What's up, dude? My name's Marty. I'm here with nextlevelguitar.com. Totally stoked to be here. It's a privilege. And I wanted to talk about just some funk ideas, some funk concepts. Basically what I was doing was I was combining parts of the blues scale, and we're in the key of E. So I was combining the E minor pentatonic or the E minor blues scale with the E 7 sharp 9 chord. A lot of guitar players also call this the Hendrix chord. I usually just say, yo, it's the E Hendrix chord.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if we're gonna get all technical, we would call it an E 7 sharp 9. The cool thing about the E 7 sharp 9 is you got the low E string in there. So that's always really cool to just have that low note in there. So basically what I'm doing is I am playing the chord, and we'll talk about the rhythmic ideas and the right hand concepts. But just the basic overview here is I'm taking this E 7 sharp 9 and I'm funking it up, and then I'm also combining a really cool little blues box right here. Now, if you wanted to know exactly what I was doing, I'm using the E blues scale, or the E minor pentatonic with the blues note added. And the root is actually right here on the 7th fret on the A string. So here's just a really cool little run. I'll show it to you. We can start right here on the 5th fret. I use my first finger, and I'm going to do this little blues run right here, just like that, starting on the 5th fret, 6, 7, and then the 5th fret again on the A string, first finger, and then a whole step up, and that's the root. Okay, right there. So here's what we have so far. Okay, and then it keeps going, same idea as on the A string, on the D string. Okay, but then we also have the blues note right there. But then we also could actually even keep going up a whole step here. Okay, so if you have a few blues licks in this little box, here's one. Okay, here it is again real slow. What I can do is every time I hit this root, I can actually play the Hendrix chord instead. Okay, and so then we just can combine some lick ideas, and every time I'm going to this root, I can hit the chord instead of just the note. Another thing I can do is I can hit the chord and then fill some blues ideas in just that little box right there. Here it is again. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, what's with funk, you go for a real staccato sound, Obviously, if I take this Hendrix chord, I'm like, it doesn't have that groove idea, I suppose. Of course, your head has to kind of funk it out a little bit, but the idea is you want really short attacks, and that term would be staccato. So there's a few ways to get it. One is with the chord hand It's a lot of letting go of the chord, like, okay, and this kind of happens in reggae too, but if we take our right hand and we do a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, like this, and I'm taking the chord and if I press down, I go, it's not very, not as funky sounding as opposed if I just relax my left hand here. Exact same thing, but I'm not pressing down. I just press down. So there's going to be kind of one of those padding and circle things going on for a bit. It can be a little tricky, but if you can keep this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and get that going where you kind of get to the point where you don't have to think about it anymore. You got that, yeah, eat a sandwich, whatever. You can get that going. Then I can take my chord hand and go bump, bup, 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 bump, squeeze it. Bup, 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 bump. You can kind of feel the strings vibrating under your fingers a little bit to get that staccato sound. So I was going 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a squeeze, 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 squeeze. That one I held out a little longer. That time I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, And this is still doing the 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a the whole time. So after you get that basic concept down with the 1E and a 2E and the squeezing and relaxing with the hand, then we just want to just fill it up with any kind of little, just this little blues box, and you can use your own licks even that you've developed, along the way, but. Once again, this was Marty with nextlevelguitar.com. Come on by our site. We got a lot more to check out. We've got funk, blues, rock, everything you need for your guitar necessities. There's a lot to check out, and yeah, it's been a pleasure to be here and show you guys some of the stuff that I like to do. So thanks a lot.